Good afternoon, students, English Literature students, BA Part 1, especially students of Rajasthan University. I will be discussing Toru Dutt's poem, Our Kajurana Tree. Students, I have already given you the introduction to the poetess and to the poem. So today we shall be explaining it in detail. Now, there are 5 stanzas in this poem, and Our Kajurana Tree is a poem. It's a poem of reminiscence. The poetess remembers her childhood, and she had a lot of love for the Kajurana tree, though she is now in a foreign land. But here she is remembering all her childhood memories and the love for the tree beneath which they played, and she had good time with her childhood siblings and friends. So it's a nostalgic poem. It's somewhat you can find the biographical element in it. And you already know Toru Dutt, a young poetess, Indo-Anglian poetess. She died at a very young age of 21, but her contribution to English literature is immense. Now see, now this particular poem is full of metaphors and similes. Now see, the first line, it itself is having a simile, because she is celebrating, the Kajurana tree, because she cannot forget the tree and the memory, her childhood memories. They used to play under this tree. Now see, like a huge python. Now see the first stanza, like a huge python winding round and round the rugged trunk. Now this is the trunk of the Kajurana tree, indented deep with scars. Up to its very summit near the stars, a creeper climbs, in whose embraces bound no other tree could live. That means this tree, Kajurana tree, is so strong that it is, it is being winded by the what you say, creeper plant. And you must have seen the trees. Sometimes they have deep intent marks, because of the particular creeper plant which had been there since many years. But this particular tree is so strong, and she's having so much of love for that tree, so she remembers each and everything that she says. Because see, python is a huge creature, but this particular creeper is compared to a, there is a simile compared to a python, because if python takes somebody in its grip, so it's very difficult for that particular, whether it is any animal or a human being, it's very difficult that you come out of the grip of python. So but this particular tree could survive even, the what you say, grip of python, that is grip of what you say, Kajurana tree survives the grip of the creeper plant. Okay, now, but gallantly, now see the words, the images, but gallantly the giant wears the scarf. Now giant is personified, the tree is being personified. The tree is a gallant tree. It is like a giant, who could bear all the all the what you say, problems inflicted on it. Now the giant wears the scarf, and flowers are hung in crimson red color clusters, all the boughs among, whereon all they are gathered, bird and bee, and often at nights the garden overflows with one sweet song that seems to have no close. Now she remembers the childhood, all her she used to play under this tree, and tree was very strong, and she could she could remember, the birds and the bees who made noise there and beautiful songs. So then she says, sung darkling from our tree while men repose. Everybody took rest and birds used to sing. So beautiful image. when first my casement is wide open thrown. So as soon as, now come to the second stanza, as soon as she used to get up from her sleep, so early morning she used to open her casement, her window, that she could throw that wide open. At dawn, early morning time, dawn when sun is rising, at dawn my eyes delighted on it rest sometimes, and most in winter. What happened in winter when she used to wake up in the winter early morning? On its crest, on its top, a grey baboon sits statue like alone. So, baboon, you could see the still baboon. There is a simile who looked like a statue. Watching the sunrise, even baboon used to enjoy the sunrise, while on lower boughs his puny offspring leap about and play. His puny offspring leap about and play, and far and near kokilas hail the day. So, kokila bird, she used to invite the day, and to their pastures wend our sleepy cows. Now see, full of natural imagery is there. Beautiful description. So the picture which is in her mind, she depicts that. And in the shadow on the broad tank cast by the whole tree, so beautiful and vast, the water lilies spring like snow and mast. So there are many similes in this particular second stanza. Now come to the third stanza. Now, why does she remember this tree? Why the tree is very dear to her? It's not due to its magnificence, it's not due to its strength, it's not due to its beauty, but see, which are the memories associated with that tree. She says, I do not remember the Kejurana tree because of its magnificence. Dear is the Kejurana to my soul. Beneath it we have played. You can underline this line. This is the essence. She says, beneath it, beneath this tree, its shadow, we have played. Though years may roll, O sweet companions, loved with love intense, for your sakes shall the tree be ever dear. Yes, because of her childhood reminiscence, because of her, playing with playmates under this, beneath this tree, so she could never forget those memories. Blent with your images, it shall arise in memory till the hot tears blind mine eyes. Yes, mark of interjection. She is, overwhelmed when she remembers her childhood memories. What is that dirge like murmur that I hear like the sea breaking on a shingle beach? Again, there is a simile. It is the tree's lament and airy speech that happily to the unknown land may reach. Because she is in a foreign land. She is remembering the tree and the memories associated with that tree. Now come to the fourth stanza, student. Unknown yet well known to the eye of faith. Unknown yet well known. See the contradictory words here. Ah, I have heard that wail far, far away in distant lands. Yes, because she is not in her native country. She says here also, I am having, all the feelings associated with that tree and emotions are evoked by many a sheltered bay when slumbered in his cave the water raved and the waves gently kissed the classic shore of France or Italy beneath the moon, when earth lay tranced in a dreamless swoon, and every time the music rose before mine inner vision rose a form sublime, thy form, O tree, thy is used for the Kejurana tree. Thy form, though maybe she is in Italy or France, she is hearing the water, she is besides the seashore, but she is remembering her own country, the feelings associated with it. Thy form, O tree, as in my happy prime, I saw thee in my own loved native clime. Clime stands for the climate, Indian climate. Now see the last stanza of this poem. Therefore I fain, I cannot pretend, would consecrate a lay unto thy honor, tree beloved of those who now in blessed sleep for our repose. Yes, why she feels so sad? Because her companions, because Toru Dutt. She had a very, what you say, uh, uh, because her childhood, what you say, companions, they are no more. That is why she feels so sad. Dearer than life to me, alas, were they. May thou be numbered when my days are done with deathless trees like those in Borrowdale. Now, there is a literary allusion. Now, here is a reference to Wordsworth, Borrowdale, under whose awful branches lingered pale. Now, to quote, fear, trembling, hope, and death the skeleton, and time the shadow, and though weak the verse that would thy beauty fain, O fain rehearse, may love defend thee from oblivion's curse. Because she is having so many memories associated with Kejurana tree, she says, whether I am in a foreign land, whether I am not there in India, whether I am not with my cousins or my brother, sister, or my companions, but that tree will never be oblivious. Means that tree will always be in my memories, and the memories associated with it I will cherish forever. Thank you, students. You must have understood the poem well. Thank you so much for your patience.